Hi everyone, Rebecca from 90 Day Fiance here. So I wanted to do another quick makeup tutorial. I'm getting ready to go see my son and his fiance and their family for Christmas. It's Christmas, day after Christmas. And I've put this particular little tip that I have in another video, but I don't know if anyone has seen it. So I'm just going to redo it really quickly. First of all, I'm out of my hyaluronic acid, so I've had to order some more. But for everyone that has been saying, oh, she got Botox, you know, whatever. I haven't gotten Botox. I did have a consultation, but I've been too busy to go back and actually get it done. So yeah, it's not Botox. I've been using 2 products all the time for the last 3 months, and it has made an actual measurable difference in my skin. I have used the 2% hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary Company. You get it, I think it's either $8 or $11 off of Amazon. It's incredible. Hyaluronic acid, what it does is it makes your skin accept more moisturizer. So anything, it's not really meant to be used alone. You're supposed to use it and then, you know, put something else on your skin, like a moisturizer, a face cream, something like that, and it helps it absorb more. This is what I've been told or learned. The other product that I've been using, one of them was a vitamin C product from, where's it at? From Image Skincare, this Vital C Image Skincare. I got this from an amazing follower. She sent me a trial pack and it has been amazing. I'm out of it. And then I've started using Rock Deep Wrinkle Retinol. And I'm sure everyone else has also heard about how amazing retinol is. And it's, you know, you put the hyaluronic acid on first and then this Rock Retinol product, and it honestly has made a huge difference. My skin doesn't break out in little bumps, or the little fine lines and wrinkles have gone away. I'm always gonna have the creases in my forehead. I can't help it, you know. I waited too long to start really taking care of my skin, unfortunately. So that's what I've been doing. However, I know I'm gonna catch crap for this. The last time that I mentioned this in one of my videos, somebody said, you can't be serious, you're trolling people. I'm not. This is something I picked up on Pinterest about 2 years ago. I've been doing it ever since. It is a cheap alternative to the very expensive makeup primers that you see in all of the makeup videos. Oh, try this one, try that one. This is the best primer, this is the best primer. This is a dupe for all of the other expensive primers. It's weird, I promise, but it's the exact same ingredients. And it's Monistat Anti-Shave Gel. I didn't even know this stuff was around until I saw this on Pinterest. It's Monistat Care Shaping Relief Powder Gel, Skin Protectant. So I'm guessing that what you're supposed to use it for is, you know, if you're overweight and maybe your thighs rub, I don't know. But I got it and have been using it as a primer, and it's like a clear gel. It's a powder gel, and it just creates like a barrier on your skin. And it feels really good. And this little tube, you get it at Walmart or anywhere, is like $7 or $8. And it's amazing, I promise. Don't laugh, just try it. Let it set for a little bit. You don't want to put your makeup straight over it, but try it, I promise. I'm not crazy. And then again, this is the foundation that I use, the Superstay. Maybelline Superstay foundation. I usually dampen my sponge, but honestly, it needs to be washed. Ew, it's got fuzz all over it. Anyway. So, yeah. Try that. It works. It's not Botox. I guess I'll go ahead and just do my makeup on video. We'll see how it goes. I've done this before. I don't know if anyone is even still interested, whatever. But I will do it. This is going to be just a quick, nothing fancy. Of course, I say that, and then sometimes I start doing my makeup when I think I'm going to do just a quick natural look, and then I end up with like a super smoky eye or something weird. So hopefully I can control myself. Just going to see my family, my grandkids. Also, while I'm doing this, I want to address something that I get a lot of. All of you who send me and Zied messages about, mainly me, about how selfish I am for taking away Zied's right to have children, and that I'm a terrible person, and of course he wants children, he's too young to know, and it's not fair because I've already had my children and I'm a terrible person, whatever. Let me just say one thing, first of all. To anyone who thinks I haven't considered that and that we haven't in depth discussed this several times over the last year and a half, you're crazy. I'm not stupid, and of course I'm aware of this. Of course I have discussed this with him. It was a very big deal for me, because when I first started talking to Zied, I had no intention of it being anything serious. I thought he was very handsome, he was very charming, and I didn't know that he lived in another country to begin with. So especially once I realized he lived in in another country, and I had just gotten out of that other relationship and all of that, I had no intention of it being long term. So by the time we realized that we were in love and it was going somewhere, that's when I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. I'm not going to do this to him. And I told him, I said, you don't even know if you want to have children yet or not. You think you do because you're in love, and you think that you're going to be fine with this and that you don't need to have children and that you'd rather be with me, but you're going to change your mind, and I'm not going to take that away from you. I've told him this so many times, and we've had all these talks about it and everything. Well, one of the things that they didn't show you on the show, and I think I talked about this once in an interview, I have tried to break it off with Zied in the beginning more than once, because I truly cared about him. And I've seen him with his niece, Aisha, his sister's little girl, and he's amazing with her. He truly loves her and loves taking care of her, and he's amazing. And it broke my heart. I was like, this man needs to have children, and I'm not going to take that away from him. So my number one point is, for anyone who thinks that I've never considered that or didn't, I'm being selfish, I absolutely care about that and tried several times to have that conversation with him. It would be selfish of me to end a relationship that he is clearly happy in and can offer him so much, because I think he needs to have children. That's not my decision to make. That is his decision to make, not mine. I needed to be mature about it and give him all of the options. I've even told him at one point, I'm not even going to adopt. Like, the odds of that are very thin. I'm 48 years old. I have 7 grandchildren, 3 children. I've done this. I don't want to start over. That could change. I don't know. Once he gets here and we're happy and everything's good and we're married, maybe we will. I don't know. I thought somebody was walking in. However, I have discussed it with him at length several times. One time when we were filming, of course, TLC wanted us to address this because it's a big deal. They ended up not showing it, but we were sitting at a cafe and they asked me, do you feel comfortable talking about this? And I said, yeah, of course, And I honestly hadn't given it a lot of thought in a few months. It hadn't come up. We had discussed it. It was a done deal. He said he's fine without having kids, so we moved on. Now, on camera, we have to discuss it again. I bring it up to him. I said, babe, I want to talk to you about something. I really am concerned, honestly, that you're going to get here, and no matter how happy you are, you're going to be sorry that you're not going to have kids. And I want to make sure that you have every opportunity to, to have children, if that's what you choose to do. And I'm worried that you don't even realize that that's what you're going to want. And he became very emotional. He said, Rebecca, I ask you a question. Well, first of all, let me preface this a little bit with, I told him, I said, if you are with a woman that is your age and you can have children, I think you would be happier. Are you sure that you know what you're doing? And he asked me, he said, Rebecca, what I do if I stop this relationship and find someone my age, fall in love, I am not happy because I am not with you, but maybe I meet someone else, and this woman my age cannot have children. Do I leave her too? So only the women that can have children deserve love? My God want me to be with you, and you cannot have children. My God not want me to have children. This not my choice. This my God's choice. And this make me happy. My God give me you as a gift. Why I stop this relationship when this is what God wanted for me. I was bawling, the producer was bawling, one of the cameramen started bawling. I mean, it was just absolutely positively the best possible answer he could have given. He's genuinely the most amazing person in the world. And at that point, how do I argue that? What do I tell him? No, I have to leave you because I can't have children. Like, that's not okay. I don't get to make that decision for him. He does. He is a grown man. He is 26 years old. Of course, he may change his mind. He's human. He may change his mind about me. I may change my mind about him. We may not get along when he gets here. All of that is possible. But why would I stop this relationship when we are both incredibly happy? All because at some point in the future, he may decide that he wants to have children. If that comes up, we'll address it. We'll figure something out. If I need to walk away from him, it would kill me. But I'm not an evil person, and I'm not forcing him into this relationship. I'm not forcing him to not have children. I have given him so many opportunities to discuss this and consider everything that maybe he hadn't thought of. So for everyone who keeps calling me selfish and terrible and awful, think about your words before you use them and realize that you guys have only seen a very small part of our relationship, and stop judging me. Which I realize that's never going to happen, but that's what I signed up for. I understand. I do wish that we could have children, though, because they would be absolutely adorable with his big old eyes. And I would be crushed if they didn't have his smoky green, bluish eyes. And also, just by the by, I keep getting these messages that I need to check out TunisianLoveRats.com because Zied's on there. And I keep telling people, you know, in the beginning that scared the crap out of me because I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? So the first time someone sent that to me months ago after the show first came out, I panicked and looked it up. Yeah, Zied's on that site. He's on that site because he's on this show and people are talking about him. He's not on that site because he has scammed some woman before. And I guarantee you, I have received no less than 100 messages from well-wishing women telling me, oh my God, Rebecca, Zied's on that. You need to check out this TunisianLoveRats.com. Zied's on there. And every time now that I get it, I either ignore it because it's not worth my time, or I ask them, will you do me a favor? Will you send me the screenshots of where he's on that show, on that website? Just send that to me. And I've had people send me messages talking about how Zied is cheating on me and they've got proof and I need to run. As soon as I ask for the proof, they disappear. What is the point of that? Why send me? I mean, I guess unless you're just trying to get a response from me, but that's a pretty shitty thing to do. I'm just saying. Zied is not cheating on me. I'm not cheating on Zied. We're both very happy. We trust each other amazingly. And we're doing wonderfully. Why do people want to kill that? I don't understand. Why is it such a bad thing to some people that someone else is happy? I mean, it's always going to happen. It's fine. I get it. But I don't understand it. Struggling. I think there was something else I wanted to address, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, the other thing. So everyone, usually, it's the people, the women, that are sending Zied messages that they shouldn't be sending him. You know, naked pictures and I want to bring you to America. Leave the old hag. You know, come with me, that whole thing. They're the ones that are telling me that I'm insecure and jealous and controlling and Zied's going to leave me for this or whatever. Guess what, guys? Zied is the one who asked for my password first. And Zied goes through my messages. But guess what? When men are called out, they're a lot less quiet about it. They don't say anything. They're just respectful of the fact they got busted and they go away. But women, on the other hand, make it out to be, I'm the bad guy. You send a half-naked picture to my fiance when it is clearly evident that he's in a relationship because it's on TV. And I'm insecure. I'm not insecure. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. Zied doesn't give a shit about your pictures. Do you know what he says? If you send him a sexy picture and say, hey baby, you're so sexy, he laughs and says, why are these women so stupid? Why I want them when I have you? It's so stupid. Why they do this? So this has nothing to do with me being insecure. It has to do with every once in a while, it just feels really good to call your trashy ass out for what you're doing. It's low class. Women need to stop doing it to other women. I would never send another woman's man sexy pictures of me. I'm not doing it. Like, that's ridiculous. Have a little class. But if you don't have any class, don't blame it on me. Because trust me, that ain't the story. Just saying. Another makeup tip. So if you're in a super big hurry when you get up in the morning and you're late for work, not like I'm ever in that situation, but if you're in a super big hurry and you're late for work and you need to do quick makeup, wash your face, dry it, put a very little bit of moisturizer on or whatever, let it set in because you don't want to put this stuff on a wet face. But L'Oreal Bare Minerals, this stuff right here, two things about this. It's quick, it looks amazing, and you can do it in a hurry. And number two, keep this with you all the time. If you have, your foundation is kind of, messing up halfway through the day or whatever, not that mine really doesn't. I actually just keep this in my makeup thing, but if you don't trust your foundation and you carry this with you, put this on really quickly during the day, touch up your blush a little bit, and it looks like you just redid your entire makeup. L'Oreal Bare Minerals, I can't say that. It's powder foundation. It's amazing. To avoid getting fallout all over my face. I'm almost out of my airspun powder. What do I want to do? Just something light. I've gotten to where, because I live like 3 minutes, legitimately 3 minutes from the restaurant, and when I wake up, I keep hitting the snooze button, then I end up just washing my face and going to work. But it saddens me, because sometimes when I show up at work and I don't have any makeup on, they're like, "Are you hungover? Are you sick?" No, not hungover, not sick. Just don't have any makeup on. Thank you for thinking that my natural face is sick. It's lovely. A little disappointed in the pigment on this Morphe palette. It was a little bit stronger. It's good, whenever. Just going to see my babies. Something else, my throat hurts. Something else that I want to talk about is I get a lot of messages from people from women that are in long distance relationships, and they ask me, how do you do it? How have you been doing this for so long? And obviously it's not my first one. How do you make this work? The reason that it works is because Zied and I are very patient with each other, and we trust each other 100%. There's zero doubt in our relationship. And I know that I've experienced it the other way, where you are constantly worried, where are they? Are they really where they say they are? Why aren't they answering my messages? What's going on with them? What are they doing right now? Who are they with? And I can tell you that Zied has never made me question where he is, what he's doing, and I have never done the same with him. I have never made him worry. He always answers my text messages, and I always answer his. The few times that I have fallen asleep or he has fallen asleep, we immediately are so concerned, because if we go more than 5 minutes after sending a message randomly or whatever and the other person doesn't answer, it's very unusual. Like, we're always in contact with each other. And if we know we're not going to be, like I'm at work or whatever, I'll tell him, okay, baby, I'm about to go to work. I'll send you a message when I get on my break or when I can. I love you, whatever. And if he has to go to school or he's whatever, he says the same thing. Okay, baby, I'm in the school. I send you when I finish. So we always know what's going on. And Zied, up until just recently when the restaurant opened and he knows that I have to work late, and right now there's a 6-hour time difference. Before that, he would not go to sleep until I was at home to make sure that I was home and safe and nothing happened to me. And that was when there was a 5-hour time difference. I don't want him doing that now because I can understand that with a 6-hour time difference, if I don't get home till 12 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning from work, that means it is 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning his time, and that's unreasonable. So I don't expect him to do that. I've never expected him to wait up for me. But on a normal night, he will wait for me and wait till I get home, and we always talk. We talk every single night. And no matter what we're doing, the other person always knows, okay, baby, I go to the coffee now, I'm leaving. We always let each other know when we get somewhere that we're safe. And it's not a control thing. It's not I need to know where you are every minute. It's a love thing. It's I'm worried about you. I want to make sure you're okay. And that's how this has been such a successful long-distance relationship, because we trust each other 100%. He's never lied to me. I've never lied to him. And we know what the other one is doing all the time. That's why when some of you ladies send me these messages, he's cheating on you. He is. He's got to be seeing other people. No, he's not. I know where he is all the time, and he knows where I am. I'm not cheating on him. He's not cheating on me. We're very much in love. That's how this has been so successful, mainly because of how we trust each other and how we stay in contact all the time. So if you're in a long distance relationship and you're constantly worried, where is this person? What's going on? What are they doing? Are they telling me the truth? That tells you a lot, because if the person really cares, you don't have to worry about it. You just know where they are and what they're doing. So think about that. Oh my gosh. Don't want to highlight my mole. I love my mole, but it doesn't need highlighter on it. When you're wearing contacts and trying to put eyeliner on and you accidentally scratch your contact, that's so much fun. I love it. This is the best eyeliner. This is Rimmel Exaggerate felt tip. It's dirty, but I need a manicure. Makes it so easy. So this is, I don't even remember who makes this. Wet n Wild lip liner crayon. I'll tell you one thing, I've tried all kinds of different lip liners. The only ones that I like and that actually help me and keep the lipstick on and create like a real barrier and keep it good going are the pencil kind. The rest of them, it's just like another layer of lipstick around your lips. Those little crayon deals and all that stuff, no. Does not work. Don't like it. This is the Rimmel Provocalips in Make Your Move that I love so much. Ew. Got it on my teeth. Ew. Oh, I'm running out. Do I have another one? I do. I never run out of this. I will say one thing though. Where is it? Oh my goodness. What do I do with it? Bet you it's in my purse. The Maybelline Matte Ink lipstick is incredible. And I'm struggling because I'm so addicted to the Rimmel. I'm scared to try something else, but I really like it. And this is kind of a new thing too that I'm liking. NYX Suede Matte Lipstick. This one's kind of cool. So much for the natural look. This is supposed to be the clear coat. This sets it. A little bit of mascara and I'm done. Oh, I want to show y'all. Really? Seriously? Have I done this? What is going on all of a sudden that I can't even put on mascara? I want to show y'all something that I got in my FabFitFun box. This thing right here, this makeup eraser, it's a cloth that you just wet and it takes off all your makeup, and I just tried it for the first time today. It's like magic. And at first I was like, this isn't gonna work. This isn't working. It did. It totally worked. And all it feels like is a terry cloth towel. It's like a magic eraser for your cleaning, but for your makeup. And you don't have to use makeup wipes anymore. And apparently it's the third most wasteful product in landfills, makeup wipes. And I feel really bad about that. I think I need new mascara. It is not looking right. What is going on? promise it doesn't usually come out like this. I don't understand. Anyway, so makeup done. My hair's a mess. This is from Dry Bar. It's supposed to be a detangler, but I use it to kind of moisten my hair. Got it in FabFitFun also. Prep Rally. I'm just going to see my family. I don't need to be perfect. I'll probably just put it up in Space Buns. Why didn't I put it up in Space Buns? That's perfect. Space Buns make me happy. Where's my comb? I've got my ring light on over here for more light. Now that my hair is full of hairspray, it's gonna work a lot better, hopefully. We'll see. So I added something to my necklace not too long ago. So this is the half part that Zied sent me. And then I got a little Z. For Zied. Oh, my hair needs to be washed. I just washed it yesterday. But then I put a bunch of hairspray in it. Lucy. Lucy. My baby cat. I'm so congested, I don't know why. I apologize for clearing my throat and coughing so much. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Mine was fairly uneventful. It's impossible to be in a bad mood wearing Space Buns. This one is not cooperating. Ow. I freaking love this. I really do. Let the trolls give me a hard time. I don't care. Hair. Ew. So there was a picture that I took when my son, who is now 24, when he was turning 1 year old, and I was in the kitchen when my kids were little. I made all of their birthday cakes, but their first birthday cake, I always made like some big, huge, extravagant, you know, not huge, but a big deal. I always made a really, you know, interesting, intricate deal. And like my son, when he turned 1 year old, he got a treehouse cake. And I'll have to find some pictures of it somewhere. My ex stole a bunch of my pictures, so I don't have them, but I made a treehouse and made a square 8x8 cake and stacked it up, and then I made sugar cookie dough from scratch. I made little cutout sugar cookie kids and put them in there, and I did dowel rods and had piped out branches, and then it had a little licorice swing and all kinds of stuff. It was really cute. But he was trying to get into the kitchen to see it, and I wanted to surprise him. Even though he was 1 year old, it still needed to be a surprise. So I had put a chair in the way so he couldn't get into the kitchen, and he had climbed over, and instead of getting angry with him, I bent down and gave him a kiss, and he was this cutest little kiss, and somebody snapped a picture of it. Well, last night I was talking to my son on video, and he turned the phone around and showed me Levi, his son, who is now getting close to that age. And he was just so adorable, but all of a sudden I realized he looked exactly like Brandon did in that one picture. So today we're gonna recreate that picture and have him give me a kiss and take a picture, and it's gonna look just like the first one. So I'm so excited about that. Oh my gosh, there's so much hairspray in my hair, it won't even come loose. What? I should curl that, but I don't feel like it. They're not going anywhere now. All right, so thanks for getting ready with me and listening to me rant. Hope you learned something. Hope you have a wonderful day. Love you.